Hi guys and welcome to my channel. My name is Lilia, I'm 16 years old and I'm currently an exchange student in New Zealand. So in today's video I'll talk a bit about packing for your exchange year because I found it quite hard to know what I should bring and what I should just leave home. So I hope I can help you with that a little. And for this I have prepared 3 categories in this video, which are things I wouldn't recommend you to bring, so things that I just did not need on my exchange year. Then the second category will be things I would really recommend you to bring, so things that are very useful. And the last category would be things that I wish I would have brought but I didn't, so also useful things to bring. At the end of each category I will talk a bit about New Zealand because I'm here right now, so I can help a little more with New Zealand, but I still think that it would be quite helpful for people going to other countries to watch that video and just get a little bit of an inspiration about what to bring for your exchange year. So I hope you can enjoy that video and I can help you a little bit with packing. Let's start with the first category, which are things that I wouldn't recommend you to bring and things that I just found quite useless to bring in my exchange year. And let's talk about shoes first, because I had way too many shoes with me and I don't think anyone needs that many pairs of shoes with them for their exchange year. So I'm gonna tell you what shoes to bring and what shoes to just leave home. And the first thing would be everyday sneakers, because you wear them every day. So obviously bring them to your exchange year, but make sure they're not too used because you don't really want to buy new shoes abroad probably, and you want to spend your money on other fun things that you can do. So make sure your sneakers or your shoes that you're wearing every day are as good as new. Also, if you're going to exchange year while it's winter, you might want to bring winter shoes, but you can also get them in the country you're going to, so don't worry too much about that. And also, if you don't have PE in your timetable, don't bring indoor sport shoes. You are very unlikely to wear them. And especially don't bring shoes that are for special occasions, because you don't know if those occasions will happen. Another thing that I had brought, which I found quite useless, were too many jackets, because I had a rain jacket with me and then 2 winter jackets, and I was here for winter as well, but I just think 2 winter jackets are way too much and I think 1 would have done the job. So I will also leave my second jacket here so that I can bring the stuff that I bought here with me and just have more space in my suitcase. Not only for shoes but also for clothing, do not bring clothes for special occasions, because you don't know if that special occasion is going to happen, and if it happens you can always get those clothes in the country you're going to. So don't worry about special occasions. Another very important thing is, if you don't wear clothes in your home country, don't expect to wear those in your year abroad. So don't bring clothes you rarely wear at home. Just bring your comfortable clothes that you really like and that you are sure you are going to wear, because otherwise you'll just waste your space that you can use for things that you are going to buy in your exchange year. And I can promise you, you will buy something, and maybe quite a lot. So just make sure you have enough space to bring all that new stuff to your home country. If you know that you're going to a school that has a school uniform, which is very typical for New Zealand, don't bring too many clothes, because you are going to wear a school uniform for most of the time. So don't worry too much about your clothes, and make sure the shoes you're bringing are approved for school. For New Zealand especially, most of the schools are working digitally, so with computers or tablets, whatever. Don't worry about pens and paper, because you are not really going to use pens and paper, and even if you're going to use them, you can just get them here and they're not expensive. So don't worry about that. Let's move on to the next category, which are things that I wish I had brought and things that I would recommend you to bring. So first things first, make sure, as I said before, to have enough space in your luggage to carry those things home that you are going to buy. while you're abroad, and I can promise you that's quite a lot, so just make sure you have enough space for that. The next thing is, if you're going to be abroad in winter, make sure you have something to keep you warm, like a scarf or something. I really missed my scarf. I did not bring anything like that, so make sure you bring a scarf. For New Zealand in particular, if you're going to be here in summer, the sun is crazy and the UV index is super high, so make sure you bring a cap and a lot of sun protection with you. You can of course always get sun protection here as well, and I bought my cap here because I had no idea of that before, but I really recommend you to bring a cap so you just have one. Let's talk about useful things to bring for your exchange year now. And the first thing would be presents for your host family. It's a very nice gesture to do when you arrive, and make sure you have enough space for that in your luggage. I would also recommend you to bring a speaker with you so that you can just play music when you're with friends or when you're in your room. It's just nice to have some music around, so if you have one, bring it with you. Obviously bring a charger and a cable with you, and make sure those are new because you don't want them to break while you are abroad. This is what happened to me, and I had to get one a month after I arrived here, so it's just good to have a new one so it doesn't break. What was very helpful for me was also a beauty palette which had blush, bronzer and highlighter all together, so I could save some space. Another little tip from me is to install Apple Pay or Google Pay or whatever on your phone, so you just have your credit card in your phone, which is very handy. As I said before, don't bring things you think you're going to wear in your exchange year or that you want to give a chance and they just don't wear at home, because you're unlikely to wear those things abroad and you can use that space for things you really want to bring, so don't bring those things with you. Now let's talk about New Zealand again. If you're going to be here for the summer terms, bring some white socks for the school uniform with you, and if you're going to be here for the winter terms, bring some black socks with you. The weather here can change quite a lot, so there are some really hot days and some cold days. So I would recommend you to bring just some spring outfits with you. I think that's the main clothes you'll wear. And of course bring sun protection. As I said before, the UV index here is so high, so just bring a cap and sunscreen with you, but you can obviously get those here as well. That's it from me for today. I hope I could help you a little bit and that you enjoyed that video. If you did, make sure to give this video a thumbs up and leave any more questions in the comments, and I hope I can answer them. And also, if you don't want to miss any more videos of mine, just make sure you subscribe my channel, and I'll see you again soon. Bye bye.